Beekeepers in Uganda know that the best honey harvests happen between March and June, with the secondary season in August or October. The situation has, however, changed over the years. For Okello of Okello village in Ngeta subcounty in Lira District, his worst production in 10 years was in 2016.
Bees used to be very, very active during the dry season like this, but this time it's worse. Why I'm saying this? This year harvest has reduced. It has reduced up to about 50%, which is very bad in farming as a business.
Bees make a lot of honey during the dry season because this is when the plants flower and then collect nectar. However, the prolonged dry spell in many parts of the country, including Lira, negatively affected production.
Check. You keep on checking. So if there's something, you can check like this.
Because in the wet season, they tend to be very dull and they feed on the honey that is in the hive.
Water is a big component in the production of honey. Okello says the dry weather affected the water sources and he had to provide water for his insects.
All the farms are dried up, the banana leaves that are dried. And we put it here to help the bees to come and float on so that they can drink water easily without getting drowned in the water.
A walk around Okello's apiary, which contains more than 200 hives, shows the effects of the heat.
In the past, there used to be some dew in the morning. These days, there's no dew.
So what steps can a beekeeper take to minimize on the loss?
Make sure that you inspect your beehive on a daily basis. If not daily basis, at least on a monthly basis. A moment your bees abscond from the hive, make sure that you clean. A moment you don't clean it, this wax moss will start developing into that dirty products that have been left in the beehive, and even the hive beetles.
In spite of the negative effects of climate change, Okello's hopes are still high, and is making efforts to provide his apiary and protect his bees.
Then there's also another thing. If you're also hanging the beehive, you must ensure that you bait. Baiting, what do you mean by baiting? Baiting means that you use a product that bees like, more especially the bee wax.
He says cleanliness is key in apiculture, and beekeepers must follow the professional guidelines. You
must ensure the hive is very clean. You clean it thoroughly, so that even the honey that you're going to pick from there is clean.
Okello advises against harvesting honey at night. The farmer says the use of chemicals to fight pests that attack beehives is dangerous.
Honey is supposed to be organic. Honey is a medicine. So to make it a medicine, there must be no chemical on them.
If all goes well, Okello's yields in a year is more than 100 kilograms of honey.
This is how we do it. Just do like this. And if you just look at it in the cup, you also get a lot of inspiration.
Also, adding value to your product is paramount.
After processing, there are other byproducts, like the remains of the wax, of the combs. Again, I make honey wine. And honey wine, each liter, I sell at 5,000 shillings.
Next week, NTV's On the Farm talks to a farmer who doesn't tame honeybees. Ivan Chimurichigozi, NTV.